For its second generation, the Scion XB has gained a lot of size and a whole lot of weight, although it's also shrunk in some dimensions like headroom as well. Unfortunately, the bulking up has stretched whatever charm the first XB had thin. Looking about as sharp as a Grumman postal truck, the square shape makes the interior feel spacious, although the newly fattened form makes us lament the delicacy and clean lines of the original, something we never thought we'd say. The XB's windows are narrow, and the thick D-pillars create a blind spot, but overall, visibility out of this pillbox on wheels isn't terrible. The rearview mirrors are in the right places, and once underway, the D-pillars don't intrude on your view. The windows are limo-tinted too, giving the XB a little bit of a stormtrooper look. The optional 16-inch alloy wheels are stylish, and the accessory rear wing offers finish to the back end. There's lots of details in the form of the XB that only reveal themselves after you spend some time with the vehicle. There's bevels around the glass and the edges of the body side that suggest that Scion machines the XB from a giant hunk of metal. The flared wheel arches look purposeful, as do the large ducts in the front bumper, but it's all for looks. The ducts are blocked, and the XB is not that sporty. Inside, the XB is filled with thoughtful touches. Cubbies abound for stashing the large amount of stuff that the target hip young urban customer apparently travels with, and we put the cargo net to good use during the XB's stay. The Pioneer stereo is decent, and it's got an auxiliary input as well as an iPod jack, so you can use whatever flavor of player you'd like. You do give up something for the low price, however, and the interior materials feel a little cheap, although the fit and finish is good. Our biggest gripe by far about the XB are the seats. They were lacking in support, and we had a hard time getting comfortable. On a long drive, they were also truly painful. You may or may not like the center position of the gauges, but once you get used to it, it's fine. The steering wheel doesn't cover them up, and it's said to be a safety benefit to have them a closer glance away. There's more muscle under hood this year with a 2.4-liter four-cylinder. It's not much help getting great fuel economy, although we did manage 30 miles per gallon on a highway trip. It's plenty powerful for hauling around the XB's increased weight. The Big 4 revs smoothly, although the idle is a little bit lumpy. Our vehicle also had a TRD muffler that droned incessantly. It'd be one thing if there was performance to back up the noise, but the XB is about utility first. A 4-speed automatic may sound kind of antique, but it was extremely well matched, and it went about its business unobtrusively. Driving the XB is pretty much like driving a refrigerator. It's got the shape down pat, and it leaves you cold. There's numbness in the steering and more body roll than we'd like when you go around mild corners. The blah driving dynamics and uncomfortable seating made parking and walking a welcome occasion. There's also the fact that driving this thing makes you very conspicuous. Everyone looks at you when you drive an XB, and we discovered that other Scion owners wave to each other like some kind of club. Toyota's targeting younger buyers with their Scion brand, but I have a hard time believing that at any point in the last 10 years I would have wanted this car. It's not that it's all style, there's lots of utility in the XB as well, and the amount of customization possible will appeal to anyone looking to express their individuality. It would have been nice, though, to throw the chassis guys a bone and put some Recaro seats in there. The basic car isn't terribly fun, but its mission is more about going to the fun than being the main event. While we're not entirely sold, it could be argued that the Scion XB excels at its role as a less geeky Corolla wagon.